Guys, when the moment for intimacy arrives, you need to be ready. Roman ready. Whether you've been in a relationship for years or you're just getting started, having the confidence that comes with preparation means you're free to enjoy the moment, whenever the moment comes. Even though you are far from ordinary, the truth is, ED is really common. With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for erectile dysfunction, all from the comfort and privacy of your home. A U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan. If medication is appropriate, it ships to you free with 2-day shipping. The whole process is straightforward, convenient, and discreet. Getting started is simple. Go to GetRoman.com/Chael. If prescribed, you'll get $15 off your first month of ED treatment. Make sure you're ready to have confidence and control this summer. Roman ready. My official prediction, Sean Strickland versus Alex Pereira. Guys, I'm taking Sean Strickland. Now, let me tell you something that happened to me. I give him Pereira a hard time over here. It's not because I don't think that Pereira is fantastic. I'm just putting Sean over. In all fairness, I'm very biased, right? This is my teammate. So I said that. I said allegedly he beat Adesanya. Nobody's denying it, but it's a match that none of us have ever seen. Now, that's what you call a troll job. I'm well aware that these guys fought. As a matter of fact, you want to tell us they fought twice, and Pereira beat him both times. But point that I'm trying to get, I don't know a lot about Pereira. Glover Teixeira's vouching for him. That's a hard vouch to get. I mean, Glover's been in the room with everybody. You ever heard Glover go out to the media? You ever heard Glover have a fight coming up for himself and he puts somebody else on? He's been in the room with all of them. Liddell and Machida. I could go on and on with Glover. He did it with Pereira. It means something. You bet your ass. Reputation means big thing. It's no different than the playground. Boys all know who's who. And then Pereira comes in there and he's undefeated. And you start to wonder what his grappling's like. Start to wonder if Sean Strickland is going to go out and grapple with him. No, I'm arguing for he doesn't have to. That's a risky argument, but I'm making that claim. Sean Strickland on his feet. Oh my goodness. And they even did a stat on Sean. Who was Sean fighting? Was he getting ready to fight Hermanson? Is that who it was? And they did this beautiful stat. I think it was John Anik came out and he listed it, but they did defense. They never do it. It's always about offense. They did defensive. The number one defensive fighter. It might have been the sport. It was for sure the division, but it was Sean Strickland. They just based it on how many punches are thrown at you and how many do you get out of the way of. And then the same thing with kicks. How many are thrown at you and how many do you deflect? So Sean's got, he's not just the offense, he's got the defense. We even got some numbers to back this. Now, I made this claim about 2 days ago. Pereira, kickboxing. Who cares about kickboxing? This sport isn't real. Yeah, doing whatever my shtick was, but I do believe it. I don't respect kickboxing the way that some people would think I should. If you're not in the Olympic Games, you're not going to have my respect. I mean, I'm just being fair with you. This is me. If the Olympic Games doesn't acknowledge you even as a sport, if the NCAA will not recruit and or carry a program or give you a scholarship, if no high school in all of the lands has a program for your sport, I don't respect your sport. I'm a kickboxer. I have kickboxed competitively as an amateur. I was in the room every day doing it, but I'm still sharing with you, and I don't respect the sport. Come on. What I'm talking about is in the level 2 other thing. I don't respect it the way I do Western boxing. I don't respect K1 and Glory. I watched Bob Sapp go in and beat the hell out of everybody 3 times. I have my reasons that I don't. Somebody sent me a clip of Pereira. One of you sitting out there, I'd give you credit if I had your name. Thank you for doing that. You sent me a clip of Pereira. This was special. Oh, I did not know. Pereira is very long. He's very lean. Adesanya type, right? Not quite that. He's got that body type. Not like Paulo Costa, just by example. Yoel Romero, maybe. Another example. Chael Sonnen, he's big, just beautiful, muscular guys. He's very lean, guys, but he can do things that we call short. He can do things that we call tight. You can't be both. As a matter of fact, I can't tell you another fighter that I've ever seen in my life that is. You don't get to be long and short. You don't get to have length and be tight. I can't even do it as well as he did. Even when I'm in slow-mo, everything, it was unbelievable. It was a mitt workout. I watched him doing a mitt workout. I'm like, goodness, I never seen anything like this. Truly. So you guys are winning me over. I'm sitting here talking about the Olympic Games and colleges and blah. I don't know everything. I got my opinion. I think Sean can go with it, but this is a special guy. And you guys proved your point. And a lot of Sean's own teammates are saying, man, this guy, so we don't know if he's going to take him down and strangle him. He should. Sean went out and did an interview yesterday. He said, man, I believed him. He said it like he believed it to be true. He said, guys, knock it off. They're not a kickboxer in the world. I can't go out there and trade. Knock it off. I don't give a goddamn if a guy's a world champion. I can go with anybody. He believed it. Is he right? I think he is. I've never been in the room with Pereira. I've been in the room with Glover. I've sparred Glover. I know what Glover's saying about Pereira. Right? It's one of these things where this is a very interesting man. I'm taking Sean Strickland. I think that Sean can take him down. I don't think that Sean Strickland is going to get tired, and I think that Sean Strickland can strike with some bitch. That's what I think. Am I right? And who cares if Sean can take him down? And who cares if Sean's better on the ground if Sean isn't going to go out there and go for the takedown? It's a mute point. It's an absolutely mute point. I'm in better conditioning than this guy, and I'm tougher than he is. Well, if the fight ends in the first 4 minutes, we never got to the toughness part. If Sean's going to go out there and be stubborn and wants to show everybody I can go kickbox with him, which he might, and he might not be able to. And by the way, Coach Henry Hoof, I know I'm going to be hearing from you. You are the exception, Coach, just so you know. I know it drives you crazy when I say these things about kickboxing, but in fairness, right? It's different. In the Dutch lands versus America, we have sports that we do in Little League. We have sports that you do in junior high, and we do them in high school, and you can get recruited and go to college. It's different. So I'm not trying to disrespect your craft, but I will learn something, and I will eat a lot of my words. If they go out there and they just start trading and Pereira is touching Strickland, one thing that the UFC has already credited, took the time to go back and count all the things that Pereira's the one getting to him. By the way, Pereira's going to start hurting him. Oh, by the way, Sean Strickland can't wrestle with him. I will learn a lot. I've never quit. I've never quit what we set out to do in 1993. Never. To find out what is the best. What is not only the best art, what is the best techniques within that art, and what can you steal from? I've never quit. I'm always looking to be wrong all the time. That's how I learn. I think Sean Strickland's right. I think he can go out and kickbox with this guy and it's going to go just fine. I think that Sean Strickland's teammates are right, that he ought to tackle him and try to strangle the sumbitch. Boy, that Pereira is something I did. I was not aware. I was not aware till one of you fans sent me a video. It was just him on the mitts. Ooh, it was a thing of beauty. How often can you call kickboxing beautiful? It's a violent, bludgeoning art. It was beautiful the way he did it. Going to be a good match. Going to be a very interesting match. We are going to learn something. I do think there's going to be some remnants of 1993. I do think that we're going to see a great striker in Sean Strickland for the sport of MMA versus a great pure kickboxer. Who gets the nod? I'm going with Strickland. I'm going with Strickland.